Hey girl, hey, this is Kristen and I'm back for another motherhood video. In these videos, I'll talk about my challenges, my triumphs, my ups and downs of motherhood. I'm a mom of three. I have a 17-year-old boy, a 2-year-old boy, and a newborn girl, okay? So my hands are full, but I am completely blessed. I want to talk about 10 things that have helped me combat postpartum after having my third baby. It has been a rough journey. Each experience has been different. Each pregnancy has been different. Each postpartum experience has been different. And this one in particular, like I said in my last video, I want to start documenting the things that I'm personally experiencing on this motherhood journey to help somebody else who might be possibly going through some of the same things that I'm dealing with. Some of the reasons why I thought I might be dealing with postpartum is because I was struggling with really feeling like I was being so overwhelmed with my day, like just emotionally just overwhelmed, physically overwhelmed. I just felt that I could not get ahead. And then just having like up and downs with my emotions. Like some days I'm really sad and just down, and some days I'm okay, and some days I just feel like just life has just got the best of me. It's just, I'm being very honest and transparent. It is rough, and sometimes I just don't know what to do, and I just feel like just screaming, running through the house. I'm just describing just some initial thoughts that I've had during this experience, and then the heaviness that I feel sometimes of the emotions that I go through, and that the feeling that nobody really gets it. Nobody really understands unless you've been there. Nobody understands the isolation. Nobody understands the loneliness. Nobody understands the tiredness and the exhaustion. Nobody understands all the hormonal changes that your body goes through. Nobody understands the anxiety that you may be dealing with, especially with a newborn. Dealt with a lot of anxiety with my 2-year-old. I was like always frightful of things gonna happen, something's gonna happen to him, or leaving the house or being in the car, always expecting the worst. And it really took the best of me. It really did consume a lot of me, and I really did not like the feeling of that, and that also caused depression. With this time around, yes, I have the anxiety still. It doesn't seem to be as extreme as with my son. I think because I went so long between having children. I hadn't had a child in 15 years. And so just revisiting some of those emotions. I think I was also dealing with postpartum with my 17-year-old. But the difference then was, I don't know. I think because I was younger, and I remember just wanting to get out of the house right away. Like maybe a week or two after, I wanted to go back to my regular lifestyle. And I also remember I went back to work literally like a month after I had him. So I didn't really have much time to sit in my emotions and my feelings. And I didn't have time to really process it. And I think I was still dealing with a lot of things. But because work was there, it was a big distraction for me. With my 2-year-old, I didn't go back to work. I actually resigned so that I could spend more time with him. It was just the anxiety. I remember that being really heavy on me for a very long time. Probably for the first year of his life. I just dealt with that. This baby, I think a lot of it is still the anxiety. Not as heavy as the prior to, but it's still there. But definitely the PPD, because I have the 2-year-old, and wow, this has never been my reality. My kids are so spread out, so I never had the chance to have 2 small children that I'm raising together, close in age, and dealing with that. So it'll be things like overly frustrated and irritated all the time with things that my 2-year-old may be doing, then feeling very irritable because I'm not getting enough sleep. And also when I'm trying to sit down to maybe eat a meal, then my newborn is crying and she wants to be fed, and my 2-year-old is running around the house, and then it's just like, gosh, and I just get so frustrated. So I know you may know what I'm talking about. Now I'm almost 5 weeks postpartum. I want to share with you 10 things that I have been incorporating into my day that have helped me manage some of the feelings and anxiety and the depression and the low feelings that I have been having, that has really helped me navigate my day a lot better. Number 1, I have really been incorporating breath work into my day. So for me, breath work is really focusing on my breath, like taking deep breaths, really being intentional about taking deep breaths, really being intentional about just literally laser focusing in on each breath that I take, and really timing my breaths out, being very timely about them. If I'm counting and holding my breath for a certain amount of time, that has really helped calm me down. I didn't realize it at first when I first started doing that. It really did make a difference. But because I wasn't consistent with it, but now that I've been more consistent, I feel like it has helped me with the stress. It has helped me to calm myself down. It has helped me to reset in a stressful moment so that I'm not fully reacting out of emotion, that I'm giving myself time to calm down. I'm giving myself to refocus on something else. And it does help my physical response a lot better to the stress. Number 2, meditation and journaling go right hand in hand with breath work, right? So a friend of mine, she sent me a link of an audible meditation exercises that I can do. Now, I will be honest with you, I have not been consistent with these meditations at all, but I do remember the ones that I did do, they were really, really calming, and it really just helped me to focus in on myself, really give myself that attention that I needed. I try to do those meditations first thing in the morning because then that really helps, I feel like, have some type of balance or centering for the day. But I haven't been consistent with that, because I'm tired. I will be honest with you. I'm getting up at all times of the night, so I may not get up in my regular 5 a.m. routine that I'm used to doing. So it's hard for me to maintain a regular consistency schedule, but I try to do so as best as I possibly can because I know that that's something that I can do for myself. Now, journaling, I found this app that allows you to journal on your phone, and if I can link it in the comments, I will. So it's on Apple phone. I don't know if they're on like Samsung or Android or whatever, but Apple has this feature for journaling. So I've been using that. I'm more of an actual handwritten person. The electronic thing is okay. And for me, it's been okay because I may be trying to journal on the fly and I have a million other things going on, and I see the reminder come up on my phone, and I literally just type in a few things to help me kind of debrief what's been going on with my day. Number 3, I try to get out and do some type of exercise every day. So whether it's taking a walk around the block, whether it's just staying active around the house, just keeping my body moving. I've been doing some light stretches in the morning. Just constantly just keep moving. I am not putting myself on any type of guilt trip, and I'm giving myself extreme grace. I'm not one that's like, oh, I have to lose all this weight after a baby. No, okay, my body just made a full human being, okay? I am embracing my body. I'm actually in love with the things that my body is able to do right now. I mean, the fact that I'm able to really feed my baby and give her the nutrients that she needs and fully exclusively breastfeed, I think that's amazing. I think that's amazing if you're you're exclusively breastfeeding and pumping. That is just amazing what our bodies can do. So I'm giving myself grace. I'm not at all trying to lose a bunch of weight. Of course I want to lose some baby weight, but I'm not giving myself this ridiculous time frame. But I will keep my body moving because it makes me feel better, and it really helps to give me something else to focus on. It makes me feel as though I'm doing something purposeful for myself and something that's going to help me feel better, both physically and emotionally. Number 4. My number 4 would be taking some type of supplement. Make sure that you're taking supplements that help with your overall diet. So I take a prenatal supplement. I wanted to get some mood enhancement support supplements and some lactation supplements, but I have not done that. But definitely get you something that's going to help keep up your nutrient level in your body, because that will affect your mood as well. Whether it's a postnatal, prenatal, whether it's a mood enhancing, whether it's something that you can do to kind of to help support that. Highly recommend it. Number 5. This goes with number 3. Yes, I said movement and exercise and all those things, but you also need to rest unapologetically, sis, okay? Unapologetically. Make sure you're getting some rest. Rest doesn't have to be necessarily going to sleep. Rest can be just sitting your butt down and relaxing. Rest can be doing some very chill activity. Rest can be taking a rest mentally. Rest can be taking a rest emotionally, definitely physically, but make sure you are incorporating rest. Listen to your body. Listen to your body, because you cannot be all you can be in your motherhood journey if you're not giving yourself adequate rest. And it's going to affect your mood, absolutely, if you're tired and irritable. And I think that's half of my problem. When I don't get the rest, I'm so irritable. I don't have the patience. I'm just not feeling it, right? Number 6, make sure you're eating right. I like junk food. I like sweets. I like all those things. But they don't necessarily make me feel the best, right? So I'm trying to incorporate more green leafy vegetables, more balanced meals, more consistent things that are not only helping me with my breastfeeding journey, but also helping me feel good within my body. Also things that are nurturing my body, things that are healthy and wholesome for my body. So just keep up your diet, girl. We got to do the best we can do, and it's all part of number 7, which is self-care. Make sure you are doing something for you every single day, whether it's 5-10 minutes a day. I don't care what that is. if it's you sitting down and just closing your eyes and saying affirmations, if it's you reading a book, if it's you watching your favorite show right now. I'm a little behind, but my favorite show right now is Queen Sugar, so I've been watching like old seasons of Queen Sugar. Whether it's talking to a friend, whether it's getting outside, whether it is doing like a craft or doing something for you, doing something to make yourself feel good. Sometimes I may just be in the house and I may do things like get some clothes on. I may do my face routine, put some makeup on, put some lipstick on, because it makes me feel better. I don't want to always, when you're like walking around, not looking your best, not feeling your best, not doing your best, it results in, it changes and has an effect on your mood, okay? So when you start feeling really good about yourself and confident, and your self-esteem goes up, it makes you feel better all around holistically. Even when you go to the store, not even just throwing on something, just make yourself look decent. I put on some perfume just to go to the store because I want to smell good, I want to look good, I want to feel good, okay? And I know that it's going to affect my mood. Number 8, right now I am outside, okay? I live in Vegas and the heat is ridiculous. Okay, today, for example, is 103, right? But I'm sitting outside. You know why? Because I know that being outside, being in the sunlight, just a couple of minutes a day will make a huge difference in my mood, right? So I try to get outside, try to get the kids outside. The baby loves being outside, by the way. Like, I literally put her in here. She loves to be outside. It calms her down. When she's having a fussy moment, I take her outside. My baby girl calms immediately down. It's something about that sunlight, and it's something about it, and there's so many different research studies out there that prove that sunlight is very much a positive for our mental health. Number 9, try to decrease your screen time. I know that social media is addictive. I know going on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all that stuff is very addictive. I get it, right? Habit forming. It's like, okay, what is everybody doing? Or we want to post, or we want to tell everybody what we're doing. And yeah, okay, cool. Why don't you, one thing I've had to tell myself, and I'm not telling you what to do, but I've had to try to schedule time around that and really know when enough is enough. And literally learning to put my phone away to the side so that I can focus on something else, because it can be a lot. A lot of things that we subconsciously take in from social media can affect our mental health. So we may be unconsciously comparing ourselves to other people. We can be like, why did so-and-so do this and why didn't they do that? And just all these different thoughts that come in and just ruminate in our minds. And the rumination and just things that we witness and see on social media can have an effect on our mental health, and can in turn affect how we're mothering our children, how we show up every day, because we're overly consumed with what somebody else is doing. One thing I used to do that I don't do anymore is I would put my phone in another room and not touch it through the night. But now I keep my phone close to my bed because I use my flashlight, because when I have to wake up in the middle of the night to feed baby or change diapers, I have that little flashlight. But I'm going to work on getting another flashlight or some type of night light that I can have, so I'm not prone to look at my phone and see, okay, who messaged me or who sent this or who did that, or whatever app updated all overnight on my phone, or whatever app notifications that I have. So Number 10 is probably the most important thing that you can do, and that is ask for help, ask for support. You cannot do this alone. It is extremely hard. I don't care if you are married, if you have a partner, if you have a boyfriend, if you have a million friends, if you have a million family members. You need help. You need help. And if you feel all alone, I can totally relate to that. But there's somebody out there, whether it's somebody in your household, somebody that's in your neighborhood, somebody even that you can call. Like if you're at a distance from your family, there's people that you can call to lean on. And your help may not necessarily be physical help. Your help may be emotional. You may need to just talk to somebody. You may need to get something off your chest. You may just need to vent. I have to do it constantly, okay? You may need somebody to hold the baby for you for a few minutes. You may need somebody to feed your toddler. You may need somebody to take your teenager to school. Hopefully he can start driving soon on his own and get his own car, and I don't have to worry about that. But that's another story for a different day, okay? So it's like, it's a lot, it's a lot. I keep saying that because it is. And if you know, you know. Do not feel ashamed to ask for help. Do not feel as though you are weak. Do not feel as though you are a bad mom or that you're not capable. You are very much capable. But in order for us to be performing our best selves and our right minds and to be healthy, we need help. And God designed us for that. We're not meant to be doing everything on our own, okay? Even if you are a single mom, don't feel as though you are not supposed to get help. I think, there's this whole stigma about Black women, especially how we're so strong and that we can do everything on our own. I'm shaking my head because that is not factual. I mean, everybody needs help. I don't care how strong you are. Everybody needs some type of some help or support. You are not alone. You got this, okay? And it takes a village to raise these kids, okay? It takes a village. These are the 10 things that I do daily, I should say, to get through my postpartum: breath work, meditation, journaling, movement, exercise, vitamins, resting, my diet, self-care, sunlight, eliminating screen time for just a little bit of the day, and asking for help. Those are my 10 favorite things that I do to incorporate into my day to help me feel better and to show up better. And to show up better for my kids, most important. I hope that you found value in this video. Go ahead and subscribe if you have not done so already. Like and share this with a mom that you may think may need the advice and may need to hear this today. Comment and let me know if there's anything specific that you want me to talk about regarding my motherhood journey. Look forward to seeing you on the very next video.